Hi guys, happy Thursday. It's quiet here right now. I actually don't know what to do with myself when it's quiet. All right, so we have a couple of things to go over. Just wanted to preface everything with the all preferred customers are still getting free gifts and free shipping and free samples with all of their qualifying orders. So if you have not placed your order yet, make sure that you do that before the end of the month so that you can get all that great stuff in your cart. All right, I think we're good. Hi, Nicole. All right, so I just washed my face. I'm going to go in with my Hydria gel cream. I love this for my daytime moisturizer, as you can see. Maybe you can't. I'm using it constantly. Hi, Abby. It just absorbs into your skin so beautifully, and it's really, really light. And I don't know, I have very sensitive skin, and this stuff is just thebomb.com. So we're going to do CC cream today. I'm feeling just kind of like a light, sort of everyday, nothing too spectacularly shocking, you know, keeping it neutral, keeping it real type of glam. So much better already. It literally feels like your skin gets a drink. Hi, Megan, I have a skincare question. I'll PM you later. Perfect, Nicole. Let me know. So with the free gifts, FYI, speaking of skincare, there's a ton of skincare items on the free gift list. One of them is our Arbonne Intelligence Genius Resurfacing Pads, and it's ridiculously good for your skin elasticity and moisture. These are almost $100 value if you're not a preferred customer, and you get them free with a qualifying purchase this month. So these are a tremendous thing to add on. You get them free, and there's 60 days worth of serum in there. Hi, Anne, how are you? Okay, so let's go in with a little makeup primer. Start with that. Makeup primer. Face only. You can do your face and your neck. So basically what's in the skin resurfacing pads is it's like a nighttime drink for your skin. So you're going to wash your face and then you're going to apply, it's almost like a, remember those Clearasil pads when we were in like middle and high school that you would like wipe on your acne, and it was just like a thin disc pad that had this, you know, the medication on it. They look exactly like that. And basically it's just this incredible drink for your skin. And I want to say it was like 85% of people in the clinical trial that did it said that within 4 weeks they saw like 50% improvement in their skin, and within 6 weeks they saw 85% improvement in their skin. So they are legit. Hi, Terry. All right, so primer, you just kind of want to set on your face for, you know, until it doesn't feel silky anymore. It just kind of feels like your skin again. I can still smell. That's what it was, Noxzema. That is exactly what it was, Anne. All right, so I'm going to use Arbonne Intelligence, the Pollution Defense CC Cream. So this has the SPF 30 in it, so it's a broad spectrum SPF. I am clearly a very fair-skinned lady, and I always forget to use sunscreen as part of my daily routine. Part of that is because I've had reactions to a lot of sunscreens before, so I kind of shy away from applying it every day. If I'm going to be in the sun, I'm much more likely to remember to do it, but if I'm just like out and about or going to work, you can guarantee I didn't put any on. Hi, Susan, how are you? So I love that it's built into my makeup now. So this is a tinted moisturizer. A CC cream stands for complexion corrector, and this is in the shade light. So I just put a little bit here on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to apply it on my face kind of where I want to blend it in. It's feels so luxurious on your skin. It's nice and light, but it's also like a tinted moisture. So you're going to feel like your skin is getting some necessary nutrition if it's dry. So who do I recommend CC cream for? Basically everyone. You can blend it into your foundation. It's a light to medium coverage, so you're not going to get like a full coverage airbrush look with it, but it is going to basically just even out your skin tone and give you a really beautiful complexion. And it's not going to look heavy at all. It's a very light coverage, even though it's a very thick consistency because it's a moisture. It's not thin like our liquid foundation is. But I'm going to show you, if you love CC cream, how you bump that up. Hi Maggie, how are you? All right, so I'm just blending this in with a damp sponge that I just washed out with hot water and hand soap. Hi Lauren. And we're blending, blending, blending. I'm as good as can be expected and grateful for my health. Same Z's. I actually stayed up until 3 o'clock in the morning this morning, to get a grocery delivery order because I heard that the grocery store opens up the slots for the next 2 days at 2 a.m. So I stayed up until 2 o'clock in the morning to get a to-go order. And then I spent the next hour and 21 minutes toiling over how much to get and what to get and like meal planning in my head and all those things. And of course there was like the rush of getting the to-go order slot that I've been coveting for weeks, which is a horrendously amusing thing to admit out loud, that I got an actual euphoric rush from getting a grocery delivery spot, but here we are. I love CC cream more than foundation. I love it too. I mean, I blend it into my foundation a lot, but especially I have a lot of friends who say, well, I don't really like to wear makeup, but I want to look a little fresher. That's always what I put them in with. Hi, Susie. Hi, Sonia. All right, so let's see, we are going to go in with a little Setting Pretty translucent setting powder, and I'm just gonna gently buff this over my face. I love this because it makes my skin look really glowy. It's a mineral, super finely milled setting powder that's also kind of like a blurring powder. So if you have fine lines and pores and things like that, it's gonna help disguise them, and it's also gonna help make your makeup set for the day. I did the same thing and got one the next day. It was gold. Oh, agree. Hi, Allison. All right, so this is, if you notice, just kind of like imperfections on your skin, like we all have. No one has perfectly glassy, zero pores skin. No one. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. No one has skin like that. It's a matter of, makeup and airbrushing, essentially. But we're going to do both of that today. We're going to get as close as we can get for being, in quarantine. So this has a little bit of like a glow to it. So it also gives your complexion a really pretty kind of natural luminous look. Hi, Tracy. And I don't put a ton on. I put on as little as possible, actually. I can't wait to see my friends and my family again soon. Agree. Hi, Jacqueline. Dr. Coppola is on. All right, so we are gonna go in with a little bit of natural loose powder foundation. So this is the Got You Covered powder foundation. It's got SPF 15 in it. And if you're looking for that airbrush finish on top of CC cream, go in with a loose powder like this. So I'm using the shade Natural today. I'm not gonna put a ton on, but just kind of going over that light to medium coverage CC cream with a more full coverage powder, even though we're putting it on lightly, is going to just sort of make our skin look that much more airbrushed. And I'm just gonna kind of press it in. I don't typically rub it in. You don't want to rub and move the makeup that's on underneath it. And you can see I tap off a lot of product because you don't need a ton, just a little bit. This is definitely my to-go makeup routine in the summer because it's not gonna move. You're gonna look really light and airy and flawless, but it's also not gonna move when it gets really hot and humid and muggy and your skin heats up, which makes cream and liquid products sort of move around your face. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Tara. Hi, Danielle. Right. So I'm going to use two different kinds of loose powder foundation today. The other one that I'm going to use is our Ivory powder, and that's going to go on my under eyes and use, it's going to use to highlight and contour. Hello, Jackie. How are you? I can never open this one. And then I always consider using my teeth, which I just don't think is a good look for, you know, on Facebook Live. There we go. Okay, so this is the lightest shade of loose powder foundation that we have, and it's called Ivory. And I love to use it on my under eyes because watch the difference. Hi. Huge difference. Hi, Eureka. Okay. It just like brightens up that under eye area so beautifully. And it's also adding coverage. So if you have like dark circles under your eye because you stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning doing a grocery order, you know, something weird like that, then don't worry because it's all going to be okay. Hi, Kelly. Okay. I go just a little bit on my jawline here. It just kind of brightens it up. And then forehead. Any suggestions for how to get the powders to not look flaky on my skin? Even if I moisturize, I still struggle. And I would suggest doing an exfoliating, you know, everyone should exfoliate their skin at least 2 to 3 times a week. But if you're looking for your makeup to lay down better and not look flaky, what you need to do is exfoliate and hydrate your skin. So we have a great exfoliating scrub, and I would recommend doing that and then following it up with like our face oil and probably using something like the Genius resurfacing pads in between. So you're going to wash your face, you're going to use the exfoliating mask scrub 2 to 3 times a week, followed by the resurfacing pads and then the face oil. And then you're gonna do that before bed, and you're just gonna let all of that goodness kind of soak into your skin. I can tell when I've been lacking on staying religious with my skincare when my makeup starts to change. So, I mean, my face does change a couple of times a year depending on the season. If it's dry, if it's cold, if it's humid, like I'll notice changes in my skin, and I kind of have to manipulate my makeup routine to reflect what's going on with that. But I can also tell when it's internal. The other thing you can do is drink a ton of water because that makes a huge difference. I was actually noticing like my under eyes were looking more prominent, like the wrinkles underneath them. So I just started being really vigilant about drinking a gallon of water a day. And within like 2 to 3 days, they honestly look noticeably better. So makeup is great, skincare is great, but also just like hydrating is even better. Hi, Mariah. All right, so we're gonna use our Glow palette today instead of using like a separate bronzer and blush. So I'm gonna go in with the Glow palette, obsessed. I've been horrible because I'm not wearing makeup. But sometimes your skin needs a break. Like, I don't even feel bad about it. I didn't wear makeup at all yesterday. I looked like I was wearing my big blue light glasses, no makeup, unwashed hair on top of my head. I honestly look like my name was Gary and I sell hamsters out of my basement. I was looking frightful. Hi, Jess. Okay, so Arbonne Glow palette is amazing because it's got different shades of bronzer, highlight, glow, and blush all right in here. I like to mix colors a lot. I use them as eyeshadows a lot. I love this palette. So I'm going to go in with the shade Twilight right here. And we're going to use this to contour with. Like I said, we're just doing kind of like a very simple, pretty, glowy look today. I mean, I can't guarantee I won't go extra, but you know, I probably will. Gary, I need that giggle thing. I honestly looked when someone told me I had to log on to a Zoom yesterday, I was like, nobody wants that to happen. I'm telling you, for your own safety, the image of me in your screen will haunt your dreams. It was a lot. Sides of our nose. Hi, Andrea. Okay, and then we're gonna do our jawline. Just kind of tailor it in. I was gonna wait to do my makeup until tonight, but I honestly I'm a better human when my face is beat like this. I don't know. I'm a nicer person. I'm a more patient person. I'm a more advantageous person. I haven't worn makeup for 2 months. You know, it happens. It happens. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Like, if there was ever a great time to take a break from makeup, it's now. I do that some days of the week. Like, you know, if I just need a break, I'll take one. But honestly, I feel more productive and like myself when I do my makeup. I think I need the glow palette. I think you do, Kelly. This thing is zippest. All right, so we're gonna go in with blush. So I'm gonna use this beautiful shade right here called Moonstone. Your videos keep me semi-sane. Working from home with my 19-month-old running around outside and my 3-month-old being colicky is driving me up a wall. You get the award today, Abby, because yeah, that would drive anybody nuts. Anybody. It's so, like this time of life, even though it's quote slowed down, has literally demanded more of me than any other time of my life, I think, because it's just so much to handle mentally. You're not on autopilot anymore. You're all the things. I love the glow stick. This could be a good topper. Absolutely, Kelly. I love the glow stick too. And in fact, what I love to do with the glow stick, and I'll do it in an upcoming video, is I like to do the glow stick first and then apply my CC cream over it. It makes my CC cream glow from the inside out, and then I just use this as a topper. So it's just like a really great glowy routine. But how pretty is that blush? It's just so unassuming and like not aggressive. Non-aggressive. I'm going to reserve this because I think I'm going to use these for some eyeshadow colors too, because why not? But let's do our brows really quickly. I'm going to go in with the medium brow pencil and the light medium brow cream. Oh, you have to try it, Kelly. You'll love it. I live in my pajamas except for when shopping for food. I'm in my pajamas a fair amount too. Like, we change from our daytime pajamas to our nighttime pajamas. I am just going to sort of fill my brows in really quickly. I don't think my kids, and unless we go for a walk because the weather is nice, I really don't make my kids get dressed because it's less laundry for me to do. So selfishly, I'm sort of inhibiting them from whatever, but it's been cold and there are days where it's even snowed here recently. So we haven't been walking every day like we wanted to. Would I be a medium brow pencil and cream or light? And send me a picture. So can you tell a difference since you started the full control, and is it safe to older kids? I can definitely tell a huge difference on full control. So I start my day with my greens and glow shot. So I do a scoop of the greens balance powder, a Digestion Plus, the Skin Elixir, and a scoop of Full Control. And then I have my huge tizzy. I'm still drinking it actually. So this is, I want to say 5.5 cups of water and a detox tea and a pomegranate fizz stick. So I drink this and I'm not quite done with it. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm not a huge breakfast person anyway. I would always kind of intermittent fast. So I wouldn't normally have a first meal until like 11:30, 12 o'clock anyway. But now I'm going until like 1:30, 2 o'clock before I'm like, maybe I should eat something. So it's definitely helping me, especially if you are like an afternoon snacker, which is where I used to fall short. I would get that like 3 o'clock hunger pang. So between lunch and dinner, and then when I would come home and have to cook dinner, you would see me raiding the refrigerator and just like a pile of goldfish, a half of an apple, a cheese stick. Like I would just be eating all the things because I just needed to get something in my mouth. And that is exactly what this full control is perfect for. Older kids, I haven't given it to my kids because I'm always trying to force food down their throat because they're terrible eaters and don't have huge appetites. But, you know, obviously it's all natural. Everything in it is vegan. There is no chemicals in it. It's all derived from vitamins and different kinds of organic plant root. So I consider it safe. Hi, Kiernan. And it's got a great watermelon kiwi flavor. It's delicious. Let's draw our other brow on. I did brow cream only the other day, and I didn't hate it, but I just like a little bit of extra fullness in my brows, which is why I fill them in. Okay, how are you? All right, so I'm just gonna brush these brows up really quickly. My 13-year-old just snacks and snacks and snacks. I thought about it for him and me. Honestly, I don't see a problem with it. You can always check with your doctor, go over the ingredients with the doctor. But Justin and I have both been having it. There's no caffeine in it or anything like that, so I don't see it throwing you off. The protein, even if you don't love to drink protein shakes, you can make protein snacks with our protein. So like the cookie dough balls, the brownie bites, all those things are things that I put out for the kids to snack. So at least I know that they're getting something filling that's good and not filled with like sugar and unnecessary stuff. They're all obsessed with everything that I've been making with the Arbonne protein. They absolutely love it, and they don't know, I don't obviously market it as, so this is healthy, guys, or else I would be having like, you know, the backlash from like, I don't want your weird vegan stuff, Mom. So I just don't tell them that. And I'm just like, do you want a cookie dough ball? I'll share with you. And then they're all over it. And I can't wait to try the strawberry protein. I just watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills on my lunch, and Lisa Rinna's interview, eye makeup is crazy. I can totally see you pulling that off. I've only watched one episode, so I can't wait to watch the rest of them because I feel like this season is going to be crazy. Hi, Linda. All right, so now we're going in with brow cream. This is in the shade light medium. So I kind of toggle back and forth between my light and medium pencils and my light medium brow cream and my medium dark brow cream. So, you know, they're pretty forgiving. You shouldn't stress too much about it, but any kind of color matches, all you have to do is ask. Okay. This just gives your brows a ton of texture, especially if you have like thinner or wiry brows and you're looking for them to look naturally more texturized and fuller. This brow cream is everything. We also have a brow cream that is clear. Words are hard sometimes. I'm a housewife junkie. Same. Hi, Morgan. Hi, Monica. Hi, Liz. I love the Housewives. Although sometimes it becomes slightly too much for me and I need like a little break for them because their drama feels like it's like weighing me down. So I'm like, all right, girls, you got to figure it out. And Dorinda is scaring me this season. Like she is just, she's not in a good place. It's just not good for her. And I'm a little concerned for my girl Dorinda because I love her. And I want to go to Bluestone Manor and have, you know, the Berserkshires Christmas with her sometime because that just seems like it's right up my alley. All right, so let's do eyes. I'm actually going to start with my Glow palette. Hi, Candace. And I'm going to start with the same shade that we used on our cheeks, which is the shade Twilight right over here. And I'm just going to buff it right into my crease and kind of all over my lid. And then what I think is I'm just going to grab like a darker natural color from my It's All in the Eyes Volume 1 palette and just kind of define the crease a little bit better. But this is just like my mama out the door kind of look. I'm going to put some of this on my lower lash line as well. I literally cannot believe that the children are quietly playing in the basement with Legos right now. I just can't believe it. Hi, Heather. Hi, Sabrina. How are you? All right, so that was just the one shade that we used for our bronzer. And now I'm going to go in with this palette. This is volume 1, all in the eyes. And I'm going to grab the shade Cypress, this dark brown right here. And I'm just going to kind of place it in the crease just to give it a little bit of extra dimension. Nothing crazy. So I don't know, I'm watching both New York Housewives and Beverly Hills Housewives, and New York seems like it's kind of on like a downward trajectory because, I don't know, I feel like some of the ladies are just kind of giving up, and it's weird. Like they're selling things, they're moving into smaller apartments, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And there's not like this boss babe type of person who's like, you know, like Bethany. Bethany was that person. She was always in the mix. She was always moving things forward. Now they've kind of like lost that like young, vibrant, go-getter vibe. But, you know, Beverly Hills, they're still like moving and shaking. So it's kind of an interesting dichotomy. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Jessica. All right, so this brush has nothing on it. I'm just using it to kind of blend this out so you don't get any like weird bright spots. I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and we're just going to use it to carve out our brows. I just put it on the back of my hand like this. This is in the shade Light. And I'm going to grab a concealer brush, which is actually an eyeshadow brush because it fits in my brow better. And I'm just going to carve out my brow a little bit and add a little bit of a matte highlight right on there. And it just kind of brightens that part of your eye. What's going on with Dorinda? Dorinda is just, she's like sad. She's overwhelmed. She's, I think, just like a little bit of a lost soul right now. She says that she's stressed about the renovations of her house and this, that, and the other thing. But I honestly think that just like life is coming at her at a bajillion miles an hour. And she's just not keeping up with it. Like she doesn't have a husband or a partner that she feels like she could lean on. Can you see that I'm like truly, I'm there for them. I'm like, tell me everything, Dorinda. Like, what can I do to help you? That's how I feel when I'm watching this. And I think all of her friends are just kind of like flakes. And it's hard for her to relate to like Luann, who's just out getting married and divorced and arrested and all those things. And I think she's just not where she thought she would be. That being said, she's also like lashing out angrily, which is something I do when I'm upset. And she's just like, she's a mess right now. And I feel bad for her. I totally agree. I just got into New York. I used to never watch it, but I finally caught up. Oh my God, I love New York. And I also used to not watch it either. In fact, what were my favorite ones? I don't watch Miami. I don't watch Potomac. I don't watch Dallas. And I don't watch Atlanta. So I watch, I didn't even finish Orange County last year because they completely bored me. I was so over their pettiness, and like New York, they just kind of fell off. Like nobody was doing anything interesting. They were just like being rude to each other. So I wasn't there for that. But I do love Beverly Hills and I love New York. And I love New Jersey, even though that's getting kind of weird too, right? Okay, so I still have a little bit of this left over. We're going to save that for our lips. So let's do a little bit of Carbon. So this is our black eyeliner. It's all in the eyes, Carbon liner. And I just kind of want to make my lashes look a little bit more va-va-voom. So I'm just going to blend a little bit of that black liner right into the root line of my lashes. I'm surprised they don't have a Chicago episode, but they're coming out with Salt Lake City. Like, whew, New Jersey is my favorite. I love New Jersey too. I'm a little bit over Teresa, I have to say. I feel like she's putting on, like she's not as real in front of the cameras as I would like her to be. She's kind of like the character that she's created for herself for the show, which is a little bit whatever. But you know who I miss? I miss Caroline and I miss Dina, because I loved like family recipes and tradition. And to me, when I think of like New Jersey Italian, that's what I think of, is like family and recipes and traditions and fight hard and love harder and all that kind of stuff. And so they were honestly just like my absolute favorite, Caroline and Dina. And I also thought Dina was so pretty. Late but here. Hi, Vanessa. I've never been good at doing eyeliner without having to redo it sometimes. I find that if I stick with my eyeliner just to smudging it into the root line so that I can't really see it, like when you get up on my eye here, you cannot really see that it's there, but you can just see the shadow of it right into the root. It's really easy if you just follow the guide of your eyelash. I watched Dallas. I love it, but I think Beverly Hills is my favorite. OC was good, but you're right. The stuff they fight over is ridiculous. They're just mean to each other. And like, for having so much money, some of them are so classless. And that to me becomes like, it's not funny anymore. It's just pathetic. Like, are you really going to be someone who owns several businesses, is a pillar of the community, has millions of dollars in the bank, and throw wine at somebody at a restaurant? Like, that is not for me. I'm not there for that. I don't do that stuff. Hi, Deanna. It looks pretty and very natural. I'll have to try it. Yeah, just smudge it right into your lash line, and I swear you will not see it from the top. Like, it won't, like right here, you really cannot tell that I have any eyeliner on, but you can just totally tell when I open my eyes. It just makes your lashes project that much more. All right, so I always do 2 coats. This is the Speaks Volume Mascara, and it's the best. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You need to get it, you need to try it, especially if you have sensitive eyes. I used to think that I had really bad allergies, and it turns out I was just using products that were not working with my physiology. So this is hypoallergenic, and it's the best. Hi, Anita. And I always do 2 coats, obviously, because I have Speaks Volume issues. Just turn it up, turn it all the way up. Okay. You got it. Okay, so I'm just gonna take what I have left over on my wand and do my lower lashes. It makes them really soft and feathery, but you can just see that they exist afterwards. I watched somebody do their makeup the other day, and literally they put the thing up like this to do it, and I was like, but I can't see what you're doing. I'm getting upset. So I always try to make sure that there's a vantage point for what I'm doing. Otherwise, this is all for nothing. But the black mascara and the black eyeliner really do just kind of help to make your eyes pop. And no, I don't curl my eyelashes. I wish that I did. I always forget to. I have an eyelash curler that sits right here next to me, and I never grab for it. I'm just like out of practice doing it, so it's not part of my daily routine anymore. But I will try to do it and see if that makes a difference. I find it's actually harder to apply mascara to curled lashes because when they're out straight, it's just easier for some reason for me. All right, so let's add a little bit, go back to our glow palette, and we're gonna add a little bit of the glow now. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Stardust, and we are just going to put that right on like the apples of our cheeks, right up here, and kind of blend it down a little bit. This just adds a little bit of extra glow and shine to your face. I also like the way that it takes that really bright part of my under eye and blends it into my blush, so it doesn't look like it's coming out of nowhere. Like sometimes contour looks fierce, but it also looks like, I don't get where all of a sudden you're so bright and you're so dark at the same time. So I try to eliminate that from happening. All right, I always put it on my Cupid's bow. You always look so gorgeous when you do your makeup. Thank you, Susan. I add a little bit to my Cupid's bow. It helps project your top lip so that it looks a little bit bigger. and right on the end of your nose too. Kind of helps it make it a little pointed. And I'm going to add a little bit more bronzer. Okay. So let's do one of my favorite nude lips right now. All right, so I'm actually going to use an eyeliner. Is that part of the Arbonne brush set or from your Unique Days? This was my Morphe. This is a Morphe brush, so neither of the two. This is a Morphe 448. It's just like a tapered small powder brush. And the one I was using before, this you can get at Target. I think I got this at Sephora or Ulta. This is the Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques, and you can grab this at Target, Walmart, or on Amazon. I think they probably also have Morphe brushes. I actually haven't gotten the Arbonne brush set yet because I have so many brushes here, so I didn't really feel like I didn't need anything new yet. So I figured if I have to switch brushes at some point, I'll grab that. But I've just been going with what I have right now, which is a lot of Real Techniques and Morphe stuff, and I'm very happy with it. So if you have questions about it, we can definitely look at the packet together and see what there's in there. All right, so we're actually going to use eyeliner today to do our lips. This is one of my favorite lip liners, and it's an eyeliner called Morel. So it's like a very soft pinky brown, and I just think it's perfect for lips. So I want to do a big, juicy, natural lip. I got them but haven't used yet. Vanessa, please report back. I'm going to do a very natural, sort of juicier type lip today. You guys know I have like a lip thing. Yeah, definitely use what you have. Perfect. I'll look and get some brushes. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, so I'm going to overline just a little bit. And then I'm going to tailor it up so that this part looks more narrow and this part looks more exaggerated and large. So I draw on my actual lip on the sides and under it in the center. And I always end up making this side thicker for some reason. All right, we're gonna do the same on the top. And this shows you how easy all of our pencils are to use. I'm able to use an eye pencil on my lips and it's still creamy and delicious and it's not gonna move. Okay. So dark, yes. No one's lips are lined this color in real life, yes, but I'm gonna show you, don't worry. All right, so I'm gonna go in with our lip duo. This is in the shade Amaryllis. I just got it last week and I absolutely love it. This is the lipstick side. The gloss side is a little bit lighter. And I take a fair amount of the product off and put it back in the tube because you want as little liquid lipstick on your lips as possible when you blend this out. And we're just gonna sort of smudge it right into that lip liner, which is really eyeliner. So less is more when you're doing a lip. When you put a ton of product on, you can't really manipulate it and blend it out. I can't wait for my new nip colors. Oh, I can't wait either. You'll get yours before I get mine because I waited to order. Okay. All right, so that is on. Let's see. This is kind of dry. Hi, Angela. All right, so we're taking a little bit of that concealer in the shade Light that I use to just kind of clean up my brows. And we're gonna put it on the center of our lips, on the top and the bottom. And just kind of ombre it out by sort of pressing it in. We're gonna let that dry totally, and then we're gonna add the gloss side of this, so the lighter side. All right, so we're gonna finish it with the refinishing spray, Let It Set refinishing spray. If you don't use setting spray, or if you haven't in the past because it's irritated your skin, grab this beauty. It is so good. It literally makes your skin feel refreshed, hydrated. It doesn't hurt your eyes. It doesn't sting. It doesn't have that weird chemical smell, all of the things. It's so good. All right, let me brush my hair. I've also, I just got our Shea Butter deodorant too. This stuff smells so good. And I'll be honest with you, so this is kind of an embarrassing thing to admit. There were a lot of times, unless I knew I was doing something super physically active, because I don't sweat a lot, that I would not wear deodorant before this, because I had read, you know, different things about ingredients and deodorant, and like links to things like breast cancer and stuff like that. So it always kind of freaked me out. And so I didn't always wear deodorant, but when I'm home and like running around the house like a psychopath all day long, I was like, I need to wear deodorant on the daily now. So I got our Shea Butter deodorant. It's aluminum free, totally vegan clean. It's amazing. It smells so good. It smells like Bath and Body Works, like cucumber melon a little bit. It's so good. All right, guys. So that is all she wrote today for makeup. We have a nice, glowy, natural kind of vibe, which honestly, is that much different than what I normally do? No, but we use different products to get there today. All right, so if you want free products like you get this month, free shipping and 30 to 40% off of everything on our website, you know who to get hold of, because that expires at the end of the month. So we have great, the Healthy Living Bundle, the 30-day Healthy Living Bundle is 40% off with free shipping and a free gift. The 18-piece makeup kit is 50% off with a free gift and free shipping. All those things, you do not need to become a consultant. There is no red tape around those types of things, but you can if you want to, but you absolutely don't need to. So there is no buying a kit. You need to buy this and you don't get to pick your products and blah, blah, blah. We don't do any of that stuff. If you did want to be a consultant, all you have to do is find someone that you want to link up with as a team leader to help you get through all of that. It's $49 to sign up as a consultant, and you decide what you want to buy, whether it's hair products and essential oils or a body butter or nothing at all. That's completely up to you. Love the deodorant too. Wish they had a lavender scent. I think that they're going to come out with new scents. I am pretty sure that they are. I do love lavender though, I have to admit. Love it. Thanks, Anne. Hi, Liz. So anyway, guys, if you're already a preferred customer, you can just place your order and get the free gift and free shipping and all of that. If you're not yet a preferred customer, then just let me know and I can help you sign up as one so we can get you the best deals ever. All right, I love you. I will go take a picture in that window and I will see you back here, probably not tomorrow, but Saturday, because tomorrow I've got the things. That would be great if they did. If, you know, I'll see what I can do. I can't do anything. But I know people who can. So I'll see if there's anything in the mix and I will let you know for sure. But I love you guys. Please stay safe. Have a great day. Katie, and I will see you guys soon.